Okay, this is the expressions review. And again, copy everything down. Please make sure that you remember the number on the outside has to go to everything on the inside. And also remember that the sign in front of the number goes with the number and also becomes the operation. Okay, so make sure that you copy this down and stop the video as you go to make sure that you're copying everything down. Next is factoring. Again, the birthday cake method, just make sure that if this is not the only number on the outside, that you multiply the numbers on the outside to get the greatest common factor. That goes on the outside of the parentheses. The top of your birthday cake goes inside the parentheses. Okay. Next, here are some examples that I want you to copy down. Once you copy them down, ladies and gentlemen, just make sure that you're aware of this. If nothing goes into any of them, then it cannot be factored, and you can write that in on the exam. Okay, so make sure that you do that. Okay, so you can stop this video at any time. As I said, I am going through this quickly, so you are going to need to stop the video to copy these notes down. Okay, the next thing here is adding expressions. So just remember, when you're adding expressions, ladies and gentlemen, the very first thing you need to do is to remove the parentheses. Here, make sure that you group your X's, group your numbers, and then use your calculator. Make sure you use it to your advantage. Okay, make sure you use it to your advantage. Okay. The next thing, make sure you group by circles, by boxes, and so forth. And again, put your X's and your numbers together. Notice that's what I did. And then I added. You want to do it vertically, you can. And I'm going to show that to you next with subtracting. Okay. Now for subtracting. Notice I have my parentheses first, because remember, you've got to leave, change everything inside. So the this one goes to a negative. This one also goes to the negative because it becomes the opposite. And then I add. Now for the bottom two, as I said, this one I did vertically. I did leave and I did change everything down here. And I did this, remember, we did the circles. I circled everything I needed to change down here. And that's what I did, and that is my answer. Here I did leave, change everything on the inside, but I did it horizontally because sometimes New York State will say to do it a certain way. So I made sure that we continued to do horizontally and vertically. And that ends this lesson. And do the homework at the end.